Good morning. This is Brett Douglas again. I wanted to reach back out to everybody after we had a crazy day yesterday. We posted some videos which caused quite an uproar, I guess, in the industry. A lot of views, a lot of good response, a lot of negative response. And being a person that has a heart and a kind soul, I wanted to reach back out and tell you guys, we're not trying to be antagonist. We're not trying to act like we're better than anyone. We're not trying to inflame nationals. We're not trying to inflame the labor, whom, I got 100 comments about that they're not labor. They're independent contractors. They're self-employed. They're this, they're that. It's all titles, man. At the end of the day, we're good people. We're all in this together. I think what we're missing is the fact that this is a symbiont industry. And anybody who realizes that knows that we have to have the banks. We have to have the firms like Wells Fargo that write the mortgages. One out of every 8 mortgages, I guess, is Wells Fargo. They have to look to servicers to do their work. They choose to utilize the national presence because they can get the volume in a lot of the areas. The nationals have to make a choice. Do they go to the local markets and choose the contractors that are there? To me, that's what I'm pushing for. So don't take offense to what I'm saying or what I do. But for my haters that are out there, realize one thing. I'm not arrogant, but I'm proud of what I've accomplished. And I'm not going to take criticism from you guys and act like I haven't earned the right to say what I say or to do what I do. If you've been as successful as me, you have the same fleet that I have, you have the long reaching capability that I have, then so be it. I'll listen to what you have to say. Every voice matters in this industry. But to sit there and be a naysayer and say that my message is clouded and I'm this and I'm that and I must be smoking crack before I get on the LinkedIn, hey, guess what? Yep, I've done drugs before. How many people who are leaders will sit there and admit what they've done? Yeah, I've had a troubled past. I'm a veteran. I've served my country. I bear some of those scars, whether they're physical and mental. I've been there, done that. Yep, I have the photo album to prove it. But we're in an industry today that we have to sit there and look at this whole thing as a whole and say, something's not working right. What is it that we need to do to get it fixed? So I'm going to take the time this morning and apologize if I've offended people because I'm like that. At the end of the day, if you know me, some of my best friends know me for being extremely passionate about this industry. One thing you can't say, whether you like me or hate me, is that I'm not out there. I'm very visible. I'm very vocal. I haven't had the leadership position in NAMPS, and yesterday I got people say, "Oh, I've been passed over from management." I'm sorry, I said that. Yes, I've been not voted onto the board at NAMPS. Does that mean I'm not management? I have $1 million company. What do I need to manage anything? In fact, I don't even manage my company. We're an empowered team. We're a collective group of people who every day choose to service our clients and do the right thing. We come in, we talk, we have a nice facility, we have conference rooms, we sit down, we look at our work orders, we understand the due dates, we try to do the best thing every day. I don't sit here and go, I'm Brett Douglas, I'm the owner, you do it my way or it's the highway. No, we try to empower our team members to feel like they're part of the process. So that's what I'm doing, reaching out into America and saying, guys, what can we do better? Because if you're the same way that I am, if you're the same person that I am, how much is our message getting heard around America right now? Whatever title you choose to have, be proud of it. If you're like me, I just say I'm labor. I'm not offended by that because you know what? See the t-shirt I'm wearing? I'm about to go up and jack up one of my trucks, switch out 2 tires, get it, put back into my compound. Yep, we're like everybody else. I have 26 trucks and I have a lot of maintenance issues. Blown tires, engines, things go wrong every day. One of my trucks was wrecked. I had it sitting outside my building and the city wants to complain. And the code enforcement says it's a competitor. I don't have competition. I don't compete with anyone. And for people who sit there and say that these messages that I put out on the LinkedIn are business suicide and this and that, Jack, look around you, man. I got a good business. I have a client that believes in me, and I believe in my client. That's called a partnership. Think about that word for a minute. How many of you people out there in the property preservation industry have a client that you're so proud of that you think about every day? Am I doing something to discredit my client? Am I doing something to be the weak link in the chain? If my client comes to me and says my social media presence offends them, then I will seriously stop doing what I'm doing and think of another way. But as it is, since my message is one of purity and honesty and integrity, things that matter in our industry, I don't think they have a problem with it, because guess what? They're the only good national, in my opinion. I won't mention their name because maybe they don't want that, but if you know me, you know who my client is. And I'm very outspoken about doing what I do because I try to be the strong contractor for them every day. We started a couple years ago, had a small area, but today we cover quite a large distance for them because we can be counted on. Another client called me today, had to have an eviction done. We had to send a crew overnight to get there to get it done. Logistically, we'll go all over Florida for our clients. We don't care. It's not a problem. It's not an obstacle. However, let's get back to what the conversation was this morning. I'm a very real person. If you take offense to the message that I'm putting out there, then you need to look inside your own organization or look inside your own personality. Because guess what? Pricing sucks. We have to work on it. I don't need to work on it for myself because my client that I have pays HUD price minus discount. That is what the standard should be. But somewhere along the line, we've sold our souls to the devil, in my opinion, to keep contracts. And as long as we keep selling out to that entity and saying that we can do it for less, they're going to keep taking less. But guess what? That means the quality must be less. It's a simple equation, guys. I'm not a genius. I have a college degree just like everybody else. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm no better or no worse than the guy I just hired off the street to be my new employee. We all have a voice. We all want to be heard. But sometimes you guys spend more time complaining about the messenger than listening to the message itself. So I wanted to take the time to get on here this morning and not get on my soapbox and rant and rave. I've been told that I brag about being a success. I brag about this and that. I want to tell you why I'm a success. I'm a success because I'm right with the Lord. I have a great family. I have a beautiful wife that's been with me for 24 years. 24 years in this day and age where we throw marriages away. But I have a woman who stood by my side and has told me countless times to get rid of this company because I throw myself out there. But you know what? I believe the Lord wants me to have this company, and I will stand by my convictions, and I will be the person who I am. If it offends you, look away, look away, look away. I don't care, because I will not change. Unless the Lord Jesus himself comes down here and tells me to change, I'm not going to. It's not going to happen. Most of y'all who see my stuff know it. I'm building my own church inside this building. I'm going to have the sanctuary up and running here within a couple of months. And I'll have my place to go every day and think about this industry and realize that people are going to hate because that's who they are. But my heart is pure, my mission is clear, and I will battle the fraud, corruption, and indiscretions in our industry every day. I'm sorry if I let you down for doing that, or if you think I'm a big bag of air. I really don't care. For the people who are listening to this message and care, I reach out once again to you and ask you, join my fight. Let me know that you support what we're saying. Let me know by calling our staff, 386-774-0800. Get involved today, because if we don't stop, this is going to continue to roll downward, and eventually our industry will collapse. Once again, I wanted to apologize. Nationals, I don't have hatred in me. I just want us to get heard, and I want our message that unfortunately pricing is not working at this point. I don't do REO. I heard that the new round of HUD stuff, they're even getting ridiculously low on the pricing. I mean, what are we really expecting there? It's a disservice, and I think we need to reevaluate before all these assets are turned over and they're not done correctly. However, I wasn't going to do that today. So I just wanted to tell you guys, honestly, I'm a good guy. I believe in my mission, and I'm going to continue to do what I do. I'm Brett Douglas. I'm the owner of Ironclad Preservation. And let me be politically correct. To my knowledge, I'm one of the largest W-2 firms in Florida. There may be more. I don't know. See, that's the problem in our industry. Everybody hides. Everybody wants to be quiet, be the good person, and get work. However, that's how this whole mess has begun because nobody stood up. You know, we let Nazi Germany take over Germans, Austrians, and conquer the whole world over there in Europe because we didn't stand up to them in the beginning. Look how that mess started and ended. So now today in our industry, I will be the one that's vocal about it, and I will stand up. And for you who think that I'm going to lose my business or I'm going to do this and that, let me leave you with one word. I have my own financial money, so I don't need this. When I was driven to my knees last year by a company not paying me almost $170,000 and I lost my contracts, I had friends in this community come to me and give me work orders to keep my people afloat. I financially paid my payroll. I took care of my people because I believe in team. And I think that's what's missing. Remember the simple concept of team. There's no I in team. Team Ironclad sets the standard, and we will continue to do that. God bless you, and if I offended you, I apologize. However, I will continue on my mission, and I want you to have a good day today. And remember, we're property preservationists, mortgage, field service professionals, independent contractors, labor technicians, labor, itchy and scratchy, one truck wonder, whatever it is that you want to identify yourself with, just be proud of who you are. Don't take anyone's crap. Stand up for what's right. Be a man or a woman or whatever you are, transgender. I don't care. I don't have handicaps. I love everybody for who they are. And just realize one thing. We are property preservationists because we believe in what we're doing. I love my neighborhood. I love my communities. And I fight every day to rid the blight and corruption and the nonsense, nuisance properties that cloud our cities. I'm out there every day trying to do a good thing. And when I drive by my crews and I see a yard that's just been cut that was 4 feet tall, I smile because I know that every day I'm making a difference. Keep on that thought right there, that every day you're making a difference and you're making the world a better place. And you notice sometimes that life seems to get better. I'm Brett Douglas. I'm wishing you all the success. And for those of you who do appreciate my messages or want to learn something, need any answers, questions, anything, reach out to me. I help everybody every day all around America for free because I believe in what I do. I am a property preservationist, and I'm proud. You should be too. Thanks. Have a blessed day.